Shrek, yo, what's your favorite cuisine? I eat frogs and bugs and dung beetle pie. Sometimes I eat my snot and I don't know why.
The Seven Stooges? Snow White.
The Seven Dwarfs. Who are the Stooges?
It's the Three Stooges. Damn, 1961? That was about the year that my grandmother...
No, it's the Seven Dwarfs, not the Three Stooges. You're looking up something different.
Snow White and the Three Stooges. So wait, they might copyright us again. I don't want to see it on Facebook. Oh wait, there they are. Oh wait, never mind it. That's the wrong thing.
Just look up what their names are. Not the Stooges, though. Who is that?
I actually almost missed my pants when you said that. That was just so funny. Who is that? And he's got a bowling guy's head and an afro.
Who is that man?
Let's get a close-up picture. Oh,
That looks like your hairline.
this is me in 20 years. Maybe not
that's
20.
you today.
I actually put that on my resume. I always give them a headshot to make sure to give them a good one.
Are you going into Hollywood? You trying to get into acting? They're like, here's my headshot.
Here's my headshot.
Wait, no, but it's actually your head that got shot. That's what you give them.
They're like, damn, you survived that, you hard.
Like, but that's not what we were looking for. We're just looking for a picture, dog.
Okay, and then I'm going to give them another one. There's a knife going through my throat. They're like, damn, you have creativity. We like it.
They're like, you're hired for Scream 56.
Whoa, when did they just skip category? They skipped so many of them.
They're on like Scream 5, aren't they?
No, I think they're past that. That's actually a good question. I think they're very far into them now. Scream, how many movies? Oh, wait. I'm still
You're on Images.
Oh, there's only 6? The last movie was in 2022. Wow, there's only 6.
For now.
I wonder how far apart they are. Let's see. 1996 to 2022. Not bad.
So in 50 years, you'll be starring in it.
Wow, the first 2 screens were so close to each other. But they went away. La, 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 la.
You know what else was creepy? When I was a kid, I used to sleep in the same room as our sister, like for nap time. Except that we would always just talk to each other instead of actually sleeping.
Whoa, during nap time?
Yeah.
When is nap time?
Nobody wants to go to nap time.
What are you talking about? Like, what age?
I don't know, like toddlers still?
Okay, so still a toddler. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't even... So she just put you in the room?
She put us in the same room together, but then she figured out that we were not napping and we were just messing around in there. So she took me and put me into their room, except they had this mirror. And I always thought it was so creepy because it looked like there was a face in the mirror. I'm not sure if it was broken or if it was just designed like that, but it looked like a face in the mirror. And so I was always terrified. I was like, shut my eyes, put the blanket over. I'm like, don't look at it. And he won't come and get you.
Whoa.
I was terrified. I was like, I don't even want to go to nap time anymore. I'll be awake. I'm fine.
Damn, I did not know about this. But I think I know the mirror you're talking about. Isn't that the one that ended up getting broken?
That's what I'm assuming. Like, it had to have been broken, but as a kid, it looked like there was a face in there. And so
No,
I thought
because
was
it got
the
broken at
design.
one point, because I remember when they were talking about this. I think this is like the first time I actually recall them talking about the curse of like breaking glass is like 7 years. That's when it was brought up. And I don't know if it's the same exact mirror. What was it attached to? Like, where was it at?
It wasn't attached to anything. It was just like a mirror, but it had like a wooden frame, and it was like straight, and then it had the curve.
I want to say that has to be it. If not, it was on their bed frame. I don't remember specifically.
It wasn't like attached to anything. Like it wasn't attached to a dresser.
It was just sitting in a corner.
A mirror. It was sitting on the ground. And it looked like there was a face in there, and I was terrified of it. I also remember one time during nap time, since I got put into the room, I went into Mom's purse and stole a piece of gum.
It's caught on tape. TMZ exclusive. Pickpocketing master.
But it was the spicy gum. It was the cinnamon one, so I was like...
And then how are you going to hide that breath?
I know. I thought about that after. I'm like, oh no.
So where did you put that?
I don't remember.
She's the person that's in the cafeteria putting it underneath the tables.
Ew, no. You remember accidentally touching those? So you just put your hand on the table and you're like...
Okay, kind of weird. I did not mind it. But keep... yeah, so
Goodbye.
she is completely walked out. So what we're going to talk about next is mountaineering.
Mountaineering? You don't even know about mountains.
Are you kidding me? Andy's Himalaya mountain. I have a whole jingle or something. I'm like, I'm a geography teacher. What do you mean?
No, you're not. Where's your teaching degree?
It's pretty simple. I went to Harvard back in 1924, that is.
How are you alive?
I have stolen bodies.
Like alive ones or dead ones?
Dead ones.
Do you know who they are?
One was a grasshopper named Philip.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay. You remember Jiminy Cricket?
Sure.
We used to play darts together.
In Harvard?
At Harvard.
Not at. In Harvard?
At Harvard.
Like, that's your email address? Like, at harvard.com?
At Harvard ISD. Jimmy Bob Dilly Pickle. They look it up. It's an actual person.
Definitely not.
No.
You're going to pull up another picture of you again.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's really up on there. That's a lot of headshots. I mean, Hollywood loves me. They just love me for the hairline and me being like the weird person on screen. I remember one of my lines was this when I was in Hollywood. Take out the trash there. And I had to do the facial form just like that.
How many takes did it take you?
One. I played my cards right. When I need to make the face, I'll make the face.
Your tongue was twitching.
That was the point.
Okay. It's supposed to look like you got Pop Rocks in your tongue?
Pop Rocks are delicious, just like the fizzy Skittles.
Here we go again. The fizzy Skittles, which we figured out did exist, but I've never seen them.
Yeah. It was before your time.
I was definitely alive when they were released.
I was definitely created into an easy bake oven at 24 when I went to Harvard. I don't know if I could go to that school. I actually don't
Harvard?
Yeah.
No.
For what reason? You gave no explanation. You're like, no.
I don't think you fit the Harvard culture. You got some dirty bandages on your hand after cutting them. And they're refusing to get stitches. I think that Harvard would disapprove.
Yeah, that's fine. Why would that matter?
And then you also made that face with the twitchy tongue as if you had
That's
eaten
my
Pop Rocks.
headshot. That's my headshot of me smoking crack.
Immediately no. Unless you have an award-winning essay to get you in there.
That's it? I just have to have an award-winning essay? I'll talk about JB on Bell.
I don't even know what you just said.
Exactly. You got to read it.
Send it to me. Email me a copy. I'll read it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll send it through a telegraph. Yeah, no, back in the days. I was from 24 Harvard. Consider that we had used different inventions.
Was Harvard even around in 1924?
Good question. I think it was. Because during the Age of Enlightenment, which I want to say is the 1800s, is when that came around. Well, Has Harvard
Could just say how old is Harvard?
been around? 1636, baby. That is wow.
Old.
1609. Wow, I'm way off then because the Age of Enlightenment was actually like way beforehand. It was in the 1600s. That's when the Renaissance was going to happen as well too. Now, I'm not entirely sure on the dates. That's not a part of history I remember too well because it's been a little bit. But I do know during the like 1700s, yeah. That's just that far I was not expecting. I was expecting 1800s, but Harvard is, I want to say, one of the first universities.
You
So-
could have gotten in the 1600s. I'll believe that. But like now, nah.
I wonder if that's why Harvard is so prestigious. I wonder if their building is the like same like from beforehand. They've just renovated
They've probably
it.
renovated it, but it's probably still the same. Depending on what they made the building out of.
That's true. I mean, that's a lot of years like to consider. That's 400 years of that building. So insane. But all those universities, I'm sure there's a lot more that have started back then, but it was only the like prestigious like people who went to colleges though. I mean, because the poor couldn't afford it. And it was mainly in the Northeast.
So even in the 1600s, you still wouldn't be able to get into Harvard.
Why?
Are you part of the upper class?
Why would you have to be a part of that to enter? That means nobody would be going to Harvard then.
Well, it was for the rich, right? Which means you'd be a part of the upper class.
Okay, that's what you meant by class.
I don't know what you thought I meant by that.
I thought
Like
you
top of your class in high school? You went to some random high school in some small little town. You think they're going to be like, oh yeah, you were number one in your class, we'll take you.
I mean, that's a great consideration. You would also have to look at public versus private and also look at how many students they graduated with. Because if your numbers are higher on that and you are number one, oh yeah. But if you're not valedictorian, say goodbye. Chances were up. Should have been there.
Should have been there.
Yeah, should have done that. Didn't do it. Loser.
Dang, you imagine that's what Harvard emails back to you after you apply. Like, should have been valedictorian, loser. You're not getting in.
Damn.
Sincerely, Harvard University.
Damn, the whole university said that. Just go up to, and then you're upset, and then you go to Harvard the next day. You start punching all the faculty because it's like Harvard University said it.
You're like, I don't know which one you typed this email, but you're a part
It
of it.
doesn't even matter. He said Harvard University. Put everybody on your back, baby. Everybody's getting in.
Getting in where?
Getting into Yale now.
So we're shutting down Harvard. We're going to Yale.
Or we'll just make up a new college. Call it Riverdale.
That is a show.
But it was a town.
In a show.
Exactly. You make it up. We just talked about that. Just make it up.
You didn't make it up, though. You stole it.
No, I didn't. I've indicated that it is a show, therefore showing that I am not on that show. But this show is still showing.
Actually, the show ended.
That was not an onomatopoeia. That was an alliteration.
Are you still talking to the Harvard staff? You're still trying to get in?
No, I'm trying to convince Purdue if I can get in.
Who's Purdue?
Purdue University? It's not on this list.
Never heard of it.
It's a pretty prestigious one.
Really? Because I've never heard of it.
Well, I don't think you're out here studying colleges either. Like, this college, I just want to make a fake email and say that I am their professor. I'm their professor. Please give me your money for your notebooks. Question mark.
They don't... Wow, that's a very polite professor.
And then you send a follow-up email and it's just an alligator face.
And then you're like, wait, is this a threat?
And then you send another picture and you're like, currently out in the water. It shows you right next to an alligator.
And then the next one shows a video of you getting eaten by it. And then
and then we show them another version from a side angle, and it's like a cartoon animated version of an alligator, me playing with an alligator going woo.
what is this, Drake and Josh?
No, you know
You're
how
Josh sitting in the bathtub playing with an alligator? It's one of like the very first episodes of Drake and Josh. He's in the bathtub and he's playing with an alligator.
Oh no.
And Megan gets him on camera.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh.
And then they end up showing it to the whole class and everybody makes fun of him.
I don't know how. I would be like, damn, he's got balls for having an alligator up in there. Come join the clique.
Well, then they find out that Drake's girlfriend was cheating on him, so.
This is the first episode? Damn, I thought it was a family-oriented show. No, everybody gets cheated on, apparently.
Oh, what?
It's a PG show, but everything falls downhill.
Yeah, that's most shows.
No, it's not.
That's how they depict life. Nothing.
That's not how Little Einsteins goes. Little Einsteins.
They run into problems, though.
Like,
but then you help them.
Money problems?
Well, probably, because the show isn't running anymore.
And then you get some paper up in there then. Start trading some stocks.
Did you see that for the Super Bowl? Nickelodeon, like, aired it, but it was, like, a kid version. It was so funny.
Of what?
Of the Super Bowl. Like, Larry was on the field. He's like, yeah, it's going great, guys. And then Dora would pop up on the screen and tell you, like, this is what, like, a first down means, or this is what this penalty means.
Oh, no, this is kind of cringe.
It was funny, though.
Hopefully.
And then when Travis Kelce popped up on the screen.
Of course he did. Of course. The Chiefs have been advertising like crazy.
It said, Taylor's boyfriend, good at football.
Oh my gosh. I knew they had to be in one of the commercials. Both him and Mahomes at some point, I feel like, had to be in a commercial.
Weren't they in that Allstate commercial with, State Farm commercial?
Nope, you just got canceled. Don't assume Allstate ever again.
With Jake from State Farm.
He already has a bunch of, they have so many with him. That's how I don't even watch it that much. I was just watching it with people, right? And I would see that commercial of State Farm has multiple versions with Travis Kelce and Mahomes in them. Sometimes just Mahomes, and then both of them again.
Marketing, baby.
Yeah.
They made their coin.
Did they? Or did I steal their doubloons? I took another sense of currency. Their pride.
Dang! You're like, I don't take doubloons. I don't take dollars.
No, I have to start striking where it hurts. Now they lost their pride, so now they can't be prideful. I was going to sing a song, but I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
You just know the one lyric.
No,
Congrats.
I haven't heard it in a while.
Shazam it.
Don't know what that means. I would rather use a ShamWow and clean it.
No. Shazam the app.
I know what you mean. Also, don't they have that for like Instagram and stuff already?
What are you talking? You're not even on Instagram.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. You're not even on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't really mess with that.
Yeah.
But I'm on there. You act like I have a physical profile.
You have a profile, you're just not active.
I have a farmers only account as well too, where I talk only to people who have tractors. I'm like, how much is your tractor?
You say you have a Frijoles account?
Frijoles, like a beans account. Yeah, it's the dip for the Fritos, actually. I have a whole account for them. I'm like, I need about 200 packages delivered to my house tomorrow. Packages, I feel like, have to come in 6 to 8 on the boxes.
Why are you trying to calculate this?
No.
Are you actually getting them sent here?
I'm trying to remember how they were packaged. They've been saying here week after week after week, and I think Sean, our neighbor across the street, the one who's always watering his lawn at 3 a.m., was telling me about how Jared didn't actually pick up the K Jewelers ring. He actually threw it in the sewer and went swimming with the alligators. Happily ever after.
The only thing across the street is the Home Depot. Is that where he lives?
Are you kidding me? Okay, over you're giving locations.
And because I said the only thing across is the Home Depot.
Yes, now it's over.
You know how
Let's go ahead and pack up our bags. It's the end of our lives. End of the days of our lives. Yeah, but we are gonna finish here actually. It's gonna be a little bit of the shorter one because we have a lot of things coming up here soon. A little bit of traveling. So yeah, y'all get prepared. Just know that you will be flying with Southwest. No, you won't. That's not a sponsor.
I didn't sign up for this.
They
They strapped me down.
It's like, nope, here's the NDA. And it shows that it was actually written in blood. And then they actually show a clip of them like extracting your blood.
That's illegal. That's literally evidence.
Exactly. They're idiots. Now, that's it for today's episode. Y'all take care and adios.
Bye, guys.
No quieren hacerme un cuatro porque los malos tuchas ponen uno, el tres soy yo. 4 letras estoy el mando, Jalisco cuidando y en Guanajuato el donde ando yo. Ya pasaron las blindadas, dice un camarada, no es gobierno, va arriba el señor.